And part two, you really can't trust people. I was crying just a second ago because I feel like, you know, when you have a good heart or when you're a kind person, people study you, or they, after a while of being around you, they know for a fact that they know for a fact that what to expect. In some ways, they kind of know what to expect from you, because I feel like when you're a good person, genuinely, and when you genuinely show care for people, or just do good things, that shows in your character, and then people pick up on that, because people who are good inside radiate that goodness. I feel like it radiates. And I feel like people who have good energy and who are good, they get a lot of people who might not have all of those traits, or might not have similar good qualities. Not to say that they don't have any, but and they leech off of that. They need that. They want that, because who wouldn't want a person who is good and genuine, who you can feel you can trust to be around you? There's not many people like that in the world, unfortunately. There are some good people, but these days I feel like it's way more bad people. People who are just always out for self. And you know what? What gets me is that how I'm a very open person, and I always tell people to be as open as possible with me, even if it's some shit that I might not like to hear, because that's how I want to be able to interact with anybody in my life. It needs to be real at all times. And some things aren't always good to hear, but at least the person will know how you feel, because that's keeping it real. That's genuine. No matter what the situation or conversation is, if it needs to be said, it needs to be said. Oh, or if, like, I don't know, I just feel real disappointed with people. I feel like I just can't trust people. I can't trust. I've always been like that, but the older I get, the more I really start to see the people who you really thought that you could trust. You can't trust them as much, because they might have some secret feelings about you that you might not know about. And that kind of scares me, because it's like I said, good or bad, if you need to let me know something, especially if it's about in general with how I deal with you, you need to let me know. Because if it's something that I can fix or work on, or something that I'm doing to make you feel uncomfortable, or something that you don't like, let me know that. Because how else would I know? Like, and some things is just you might not like, or with me, that's just who I am. It's just a part of me. So you might just not like that part of me. That doesn't mean that I have to change it, especially if it's not hurting you. But I'm the type of person, if I'm doing something, if it's gonna be somebody who I really care about around me, I welcome that open communication, instead of feeling any type of way behind my back. Because why? Because I'm not gonna be like that with you. I'm very direct and very upfront, and I usually tell people how I feel about them, even if it's something that might be an issue. That's how you work things out. Like, people these days, they're just always so. You can't trust folks, because they don't know how to communicate. They have these secret feelings, or just, it's just ridiculous. I don't know why people are that way. Which is why I stay to myself a lot, because if I can't have I say to myself a lot, because I know that everybody is not the same. Everybody's different. But I like to be in the company or to give myself to people who are like minded in some ways as myself, in terms of especially how you deal with people, just out of a certain respect level. I feel like I value the word respect on a whole nother level than a lot of people. Like, it's way, way up there for me. Like, some people look at respect, they don't see it on the level as me. And so sometimes the way I feel, people might think that I'm overreacting, but it's not. It's just because I value being respected a lot. And I feel like when you have respect for somebody, you should be able to openly communicate with them regardless of what it is that needs to be said. You should be able to say, look, if this person, certain things about them you can't fuck with, then you just don't fuck with them like that. Like, but people are just disappointing. Very stressful these days. And it's getting kind of scary out here. It's getting kind of scary.